All right. So, as I like to say with these things, as long as everything is working the way that it should be working, we are now live. So hello and welcome to everyone who is watching the Written in Melanin channel. Wherever this day may have found you, I'm so glad that you are here. My name is Chelsea and I write books about black girls who aren't all that nice. And today is Monday, March 11th, and we are here for some March Madness writing sprints, not basketball. So, that being said, shout out to everyone who is in the chat. Ben is here, ready to get some work done. Tremaine is here. Good morning. Ashley is here. Good morning. Z is here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I am here. I am present. I have already had some green tea, so I'm a little caffeinated, a little hyped up, a little ready to be productive. And yeah, it's Monday, so we're going to start out on a good note. So, let me know how you guys are doing, what you are working on today, what you are trying to accomplish during these sprints, how your weekend was, all that good stuff, all that good stuff. So I tried to start on time, but for some reason I'm still 2 minutes behind. So either way, 10 minutes after the hour is when we are going to get into our first sprint. And if you guys are new around these parts, we do 45-minute sprints with 10-minute breaks in between. So make sure that you are getting yourself ready, prepared to be productive, to do all the things. So, as for me, myself, I am going to be working on, shocker, bet you're not expecting this, I'm going to be working on Project Necromancer. And I am working on finishing up chapter 11 and then moving on to either chapter 12 or 13, depending on how chapter 11 ends. So that's going to be my goal for today. I've got like 4,000 words in the chapter already. So look, considering how the scene is going, I am pretty sure that I can hopefully get this done during the first sprint or very close to it. Very close to it. Also, Mama Maggie is here from Stream Hoppers United. Welcome, welcome from Shannon Stream. And just so you guys know, Shannon is not only one of the March Madness sprinters, but she's also an awesome human being. And she has sprints going on her channel as well. So if you are dual wielding, you can be sure to click on her profile and get there. She is linked down in the description box, so you can jump over there to catch her streams as well. But yeah. And also, before I forget, these are March Madness sprints. So I am sprinting this morning. Deja is going to be sprinting this afternoon. There is a playlist in the description box below, as well as the link to her actual stream. I went ahead and put it down there, so you have no reason not to join, right? Right? But yeah. Let's see here. Z said, I'm so tired since my time zone is different. A whole relaxed day became hectic. I'm sorry. I'm ready to have some escapism into my story. Feel that. Where are you? Just out of curiosity, what time zone are you in? Let me know. Because I feel like you've said that before, and I don't know if I've asked. So yeah, let us know where you're tapping in from, where you're dialing in from. Caller number 9. Okay, that was lame. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I said that. Anyway. Ash is here. Good day. Lurking from work. Got you. Also, Ash is one of these sprinters for March Madness. So if you guys like writing sprints, we got them going on a bunch of channels this month. So you got reasons to be productive. But yes, let's see here. Tremaine said world building day. Ooh, that sounds fun. Videos and ideas. Moving to chapter 2 of my same project tonight. Fun. Slower morning, so I'm just riding the wave. Feel that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Not chapter 2, book 2. Book 2. Okay. See, that kind of morning. Taking it slow with a smile. That is a win. That is a win. Let's see here. Zambia. Okay. Cool. And it's 5 p.m. Oh, okay. See, and this is why I be doing morning sprints, because y'all international folks, it'd be a good time for y'all to be joining. See. Gotta be on top of things. Shannon is here. Hello. Hi. Made friends with the like button. I suggest you do too, because when you click it, it just like boop. It's a little glitter and it's fun and it's colorful. I mean, it's a really nice button. It's a really nice button. So also, like I said, if you guys want to dual wield, Shannon has her streams as well. So you can just click on her name, head to her channel, and pull it up in another tab. Dual wield. But yeah. Let's see here. Don't worry, we came for your rants. I'm glad. I am caffeinated this morning. I am caffeinated and well rested, despite the fact that I almost destroyed my entire house this weekend. So basically what had happened was I was chilling. Like, this weekend was supposed to be a relaxing weekend. I was like, I'm gonna take a break because I have a lot to do this week, right? I'm streaming 4 times this week. So 3 days for March Madness, but y'all also know that Tuesday is the Melanin chat. And not only do we have the chat, but we have the after chat, right? So I was like, and I have client work that is due at the end of this week. So I was like, this week is going to be busy. I know it's going to be busy, so I'm gonna rest. I'm just gonna pile up all of my energy so I can tackle this week, right? So I'm laying down on my couch, I'm chilling, I got the space heater going, I got some lo-fi, I'm reading my manga, I'm in a good place, right? And then, yo, I am laying there, right? And then all of a sudden, my body feels like weird. I'm like, ugh, what is happening, right? And my leg starts itching, and I was like, ugh, what is this? I get up. Y'all, why is there this giant fucking spider on my pillow? I'm sorry, PG-13. Why is this giant spider on my pillow? And I scream. I'm running away. I don't know what happens to the dog. And then Ben's got his headphones on, so I'm over here freaking out and having a panic attack or whatever. And Ben thinks it's the dog, so he's looking at Alphonse like, hey, you okay, buddy? What's going on? And I'm over here like, bruh, do you not care about me? Like, I am the one you spoke vows to. How dare you? And I'm just over here like about to cry, break down. I done stripped out of all of my clothes. I was like, is it on me? Is it in my hair? Where is it? And yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. So yeah, that is my rant. So also part of the reason why I'm caffeinated today, because I was just like, you know what? We need a better morning. We need a better morning than that. We need to be alert. We need to be awake, need to watch, So that's where we're at. That's where we're at this morning. Y'all did not ask for that, but again, unsolicited information about my life. Anyway, all that to say that I'm trying to be productive this week, and it was a moment. It was traumatic. And honestly, I have not stepped foot back in that room since it happened. So, we got to work on that. We'll see. This is why I don't like spring, honestly, because stuff starts coming out of hiding, and I'm just like, no, babes, I would have preferred that you stayed dead. Honestly, fall and winter for the people like me who are afraid of bugs, right? Those are the superior seasons, right? There's nothing flying around. There's nothing crawling around. You don't have to worry about nothing. But no, as soon as the sun comes out, everything else wants to wake up too. And I'm like, I hate it here. I hate it. We created the indoors. I don't know why you can't stay in your designated space. You have so much outdoors. You don't have to be in my space, But it's fine. It's fine. Let's see here. Mama Maggie is formatting today. Awesome. Sounds good. La is here. Hello. Welcome. I missed you last time, friend. I'm glad that you're here. Rachel's also here. Good morning. Good morning. See? Y'all see this comment? When did you almost destroy the house? Ben didn't even know that I was freaking out. That's the problem. Anyway. But yes, I am well rested. I'm doing okay now. Instead of marriage is sacred, the dog. That's how it felt. Spiders are just kittens who eat flies. I love that idea, but no, I'm not petting a spider. Not petting a spider. The sound she made didn't sound human. Whatever. You don't understand abject fear until the thing of your nightmares is literally on your skin, right? I remember talking to my mom once, because my mom doesn't do any type of rodent, because we weren't allowed to have guinea pigs or anything. If she doesn't do anything in the rodent family, right? And so when we first moved into the house or whatever, the front door had never been open, because even when my aunt lived here, she didn't use the front door. She always used the garage door. And it was one of those really old school doors that had a key. You had to have a key to unlock it from the inside. It was one of those doors, right? And she didn't use it, right? The key had pretty much rusted in the lock, but we got it open. When I tell y'all that shit was that stuff was like a freaking horror movie. like just opened it and all these spiders just started crawling out, and I screamed and I freaked out. My mom was like, Chelsea, they're just spiders. And then she went over there and tried to be a thug, and she was like stepping on them. She was like, oh, 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 oh. And then she started freaking out, and she had to slam the door shut. She was like, that's a lot of spiders. You're gonna have to get that from the outside. I was like, see? And I was like, and she thought I was freaking out or whatever. She was like, oh my God, you're panicking. And I was like, yeah, I'm panicking. I was like, now imagine you went over there and all these rats just scurried out. She was like, you know what? I get it now. Exactly. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, that's our 10 minutes for you guys to get in here, get comfortable. I know I was ranting the whole time. I just need you to understand my life and where I'm coming from. But also, I do want to say this to the end of the spider story. Ben did come and kill the spider, right? And then he like washed all the blankets and stuff. Like, he handled the problem once he figured out that there was a problem. So shout out to him for being a great husband, because I for sure would have been like, we have to leave. We have to burn the house down. Like, I don't know how we can stay here now. It was on my pillow. Anyway, no bugs in my space. I love gardening, but despise the bugs. I can't garden for that reason. Ooh, not a giant flying roach. Ooh. Okay. Babes, I feel for you, and I hope it dies. Also, J Monet is here. I'm late, but I'm here. Welcome. We are just about to get started, love, so you are right on time. Mom, thug life. I live that. Living for this rant. Look, man. Moms are a special breed of people. They really are, because they're like, I got you. You need me, I'm here. And I'm just like, I don't know if I'm ready to be that person. I don't know, because I'm telling you, if I had a kid and there's a spider, babes, I don't know. I got to figure out what choices I'm making. I got to figure it out, because I don't know. Maybe it changes once you have kids, but the wimp in me is going to be like, I don't know. Do we need the baby? Do we need it? Anyway, I just. But anyway, you guys know how this works. We're getting into our first sprint. Otherwise, I will sit here and talk the entire time, and that's not what you're here for. You're here to be productive. So 45 minutes on the clock. Chill, hop in the background. When you hear me talking to you again, it'll be time to come back. Let us know what you did, how you did, all of that good stuff. So I hope you guys are productive, and we will talk in 45 minutes. So good luck, everyone. All right, you guys, that is it for that sprint. So come on back, let us know what you did, how you did. That good stuff. As for me, I got 803 words during that sprint, so off to a pretty good start. My goal for today is 1,591 words because essentially, I was like, I am okay. Hold on, let me write this down. Y'all know I can't do two things at one time. Okay, so basically, I was like, okay, I am trying to do a lot getting this book done by the end of March, I believe. I believe is what it was before. And I was just like, these word counts are super, super high to the point where I'm like, if all I had to do every day was write, I could probably do it, right? But I'm like, I have other things that I have to do. Like, life is lifing. It's unreasonable to think that I'm going to get over 4,000 words every day. So I was like, we're going to adjust this. We're going to move this back a little bit, and we're going to move accordingly. So that being said, my goal is now much more reasonable, and I'm still going to get as much as I possibly can done. But I don't know. Sometimes you just got to trick your brain into being like, okay, we are on schedule. And I don't know, there's a part of me where it's just like gifted kid syndrome, where I'm like, I need to be an overachiever. So I'm like, the goal needs to be low enough where I can achieve it. So if I go over it, I feel good about myself. That's kind of the point I'm at right now. So we will see. I'm still going to aim to get as much of the story done as I possibly can during March Madness. But we will see. We will see. Next week may be a little bit better because I'll also be done with the client work that I have right now. So I'll have a little bit more time, but we'll see how that works out. We will see how that works out. But yeah. Also, shout out to Comet and Joanne who came in while we were sprinting. Welcome. Let me know how all of you guys did. Also, shout out to Margaret who was here. Welcome, welcome. And again, Margaret is one of the sprinters for March Madness. So make sure that you click on her name or down the description box below so you can check out her channel. I believe she put on Twitter that she's only like 16 watch hours away from being monetized, which is very cool. In case you guys don't know, there are multiple requirements for being monetized on YouTube. And one of them is you have to have, the 1,000 subscribers, right? But the other one is that you have to have a certain amount of watch time before you can be monetized. So being 16 hours away is kind of a huge deal, especially within like AuthorTube community, because it's a very niche community. So to get that kind of watch time, I'm super excited. So go to her channel, check out her content. And if you like it, get into it. But yeah. And in case I haven't said it already, please make sure that you are standing up, stretching, getting some water, taking some deep breaths, doing whatever it is that you need to do to take care of yourself. But yeah, let's see here. Ashley got 641 words. Awesome. Law said I got halfway through this chapter in edits. Whoop, whoop. Rachel said I added to my ream stories and had to deal with the doggo, so getting back to polishing the book next sprint. Sounds good, sounds good. Also, shout out to author Kay McCoy, who is now here with us. Hello, welcome. I hope you are having a good morning. Let's see here. Came in late, but got a few paragraphs in on my revisions. Awesome. Goal is to knock out 2 revisions chapters today. Cool. You got this. You got this. I mean, we're going to be sprinting. That was the first one. So we have at least bare minimum 2 more coming up. But we will see. Y'all know I'm more likely to sprint longer on Monday simply because it's Monday and I have a lot more energy. And I actually got rest this weekend. So I'm going to try to get as much done as I possibly can. But I also do have edits that I have to work on later today. So we'll see how that works out. We'll see how that works out. But yeah. Let's see here. Shannon just finished her stream. Whoop, whoop. Let's see here. Joanne is revising the chapters at what she thinks is a snail's pace, but making progress either way. Look, there is no correct pace to go at with writing. You got to go at your own pace, do what works for you, and move in a way that feels good, because literally, and it's something that I know, but it's always something that I have to come back to, because I'm like, okay, there is no correct, oh, you need to have this done by such and such date, especially when you're an indie author. It's like, yes, there are deadlines. Yes, there is accountability. But I also feel like sometimes when we are on social media or we're, talking to other people or just being in community in general, we see how fast other people are moving and we're like, oh, we need to move at that pace as well. Like, they can do this so much faster than me. I should be able to keep up. And the thing is, everyone's process is different. The way people write, the way people edit, the way people do things, the time that they have available to them is different. And, everybody has different privileges available to them, right? Like, some people live with their parents, so it's like that's a bill that they don't have to worry about. So they may have more time to write because there are certain things that they don't have to have on their day-to-day, right? But then there are also some people who are just like, oh, I'm a straight up pantser. I can just sit down and I can run through this and then I'll worry about it in the future, right? Some people type faster, whatever. The point is, getting off my tangent, point is, snail's pace or rabbit's pace, either way, you're moving forward and that's what counts. So give yourself some grace and keep it pushing, I guess. But that rant was mostly for myself than for you, but hopefully it helped. Let's see, who's only 16 hours away from monetization? I know Margaret is real close, like less than 50 yesterday. Yeah, I saw her tweet this morning. She's less than 16 hours away. And the only reason I remember specifically that I was 16 is because she used the gift set from The Sound of Music where they're in the gazebo and homegirl's like, I am 16 going on 17. And the way I have seen that movie so many times, because fun fact, again, another rant that y'all did not ask me for. Everybody has those movies that like they grow up with and they're just like, yeah, I can probably quote this entire movie to you forwards and backwards. The Sound of Music is that movie for me. My mom loves that movie. There's some things that she just really, really loved that we watched all the time. She loves Westerns. So we watched a lot of Gunsmoke, a lot of Bonanza, a lot of Little House on the Prairie. But we also watched a lot of Sound of Music. Like every Christmas, every time it was like time to sit down for like a family movie, that DVD was going into the DVD player. And the thing is, The Sound of Music is super long. There's like an intermission on the DVD. And I was like, what is this? So, that movie, I literally know every scene. I could probably tell you all of the kids in order. I could tell you everything about that movie that you could possibly want to know because I've seen it so many times. So it was so wild to me when I met Ben and he had never seen the movie. And I was like, what do you mean you've never seen The Sound of Music? What? Anyway, that being said, I saw the gift set and it stuck in my head because 16 going on 17, no, the gift did not make any sound. I just knew exactly who it was, this little girl spinning in a gazebo. I knew exactly what song it was. I heard it. And there we go. Yeah. Anyway, that was my rant. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Also, Monsieur is here. Welcome. Oh, it's your first time joining? Welcome. I hope you like it here. That being said, we have about roughly 2 minutes before we get into our next sprint. Since this is your first time here, going to let you know that we do 45-minute sprints with 10-minute breaks in between. We are currently on our break. We have our next sprint coming up, which will be our second sprint. And yeah, we do at least 3 sprints over on this channel. Sometimes we do more, but definitely at least 3. So I hope you enjoy it here. I hope you find yourself being productive. And let us know what you're working on and trying to accomplish. But yeah. Let's see here. I'm still drafting in my next book, A Curse of Wings and Gems, but I'll need to change to admin soon. Got you. Understand. Like I said, very much understand that. Let's see here. Now that song is going to be stuck in my head. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's see here. Joanne dropped a link to her Ko-Fi, so if you guys are interested in supporting, be sure to check that out. Let's see here. Thanks for the warm welcome. Doing live sprints helps me a lot. It makes it less lonely. It really does. It really does, which is why I try to do them. So, like I said, since this is your first time joining, I'm not sure if you're aware, but For March, we are doing March Madness writing sprints, which means for the most part, we try to make sure that there are sprints going on at multiple times throughout the day, Monday through Friday. So there is a link down the description box below if you want to get the full playlist. There's also a Notion page with the full calendar so you can see who's sprinting, get a link to their channel, all that good stuff. A couple of people are in the chat. So Shannon is sprinting. Let's see here. Ash is also sprinting. Ash writes lots. Margaret is sprinting as well. Rouxelle is also sprinting. Her channel, her actual sprint is linked in the description box below. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will try to answer them best I can. But yeah, pushes play on The Sound of Music. Look, I will tell y'all this. Of all the movies that I have watched in my lifetime, Sound of Music is one of the good ones. I'm not even going to hold you. I'm like, not her. The thing that gets me is like the commentary on Twitter that just like cracks me up, because there's this moment. If you guys have never seen The Sound of Music, long story short, it's a super old movie that's based before World War I. I would say World War II, essentially. And there's a girl who's at a what is it when you're a nun or whatever. She's basically trying to become a nun, essentially, but she keeps getting into trouble because she can't follow the rules. And so basically the nuns are like, you gotta go, babes, you gotta go. So they send her to go be the nanny for this rich guy or whatever who's about to get married to this other really super rich lady. And in the course of taking care of his kids, the kids fall in love with her, and he falls in love with her too. He calls off his engagement, he marries her, everything is happy. But then World War II, he's like this military person and they're trying to get him to join and like be a Nazi. He's like, I ain't finna do that. And yeah, the plot, that's the plot, right? But it's I forgot why I brought it up. But anyway, the point is, I saw this tweet and they were basically like, in the movie, it's called The Sound of Music, so it's a musical, right? In the beginning of the movie, it opens up to the nuns basically singing the song about how terrible the main character Maria is and how she keeps getting into trouble. And then when she gets married, they also sing that same song. And somebody was like, imagine walking down the aisle to all of your sisters singing about how much they hate you. Like, that's wild. And I was like, they really did that, didn't they? It's like, and literally the song is called How Do You Solve a Problem Like Maria? Like, tell me that's not offensive. Tell me that is not just downright offensive. But anyway, let's see here. I'm working on writing a few chapters in a book I'm working on for an author collab due next year. My book is called To Sway a Rival. Ooh, that sounds fun. I love The Sound of Music, but I watched it only once. Look, every time you watch it, you see something different. Also, Wizard of Oz is also like that, because I watched it 100 times and I never noticed that the Scarecrow had a gun to go fight the witch until my brother pointed it out one day. And I was just like, how did they lose this fight? Anyway, I'm not going to hold you guys. We're going to go ahead and get into our next sprint. So y'all already know what it is. 45 minutes on the clock. Chill, hop in the background. When you hear me talking to you again, it'll be time to come back. Let us know what you did, how you did, all of that good stuff. So I hope you guys are productive, and we will talk in 45 minutes. So happy sprinting, everyone. All right, you guys, that is it for that sprint. So come on back, let us know what you did, how you did, all of that good stuff. This is the start of our 10-minute break. So as a reminder, please make sure that you get up, stretch, breathe, get some fresh air, drink some water, do whatever it is that you need to do to take care of yourself. As for me, I got a little warm in my hoodie, so I had to go switch out of it. But also, I did really good on this sprint. I am up to 1,520 words, and my goal for today is 1,591. So definitely going to be hitting that goal for today. And then also just going to see how far I can get. Mostly because I don't know why my brain works this way, but when my goal was like, oh, you have to hit 4,000 words, my brain was like, no, absolutely not. I will not participate. But now that my goal is like 1,500 words, I'm like, oh yeah, I could do that. Like, I'm still good to go. Like, I might just go ahead and start working on the next chapter. It's not a big deal. And I'm like, why is my brain like this? Why will it not participate? I don't know. But feeling pretty good. And I'm also, I don't know if anyone else has this like moment or whatever, but I'm really glad that I added this one character into the story who I had no idea was going to show up until I started writing, because when I tell you, she is really here moving the story along and keeping these characters on their toes and in check. I love it. I love it. She's easily becoming one of my more favorite characters. I'm not gonna say she is the favorite, but definitely more favoriter characters. I don't know if that's a word, but whatever. I'm a writer. I can make up words. But yeah, let me know how you guys did. Let's see here. Shannon said got 577 words. Awesome. Ben said glad to hear it's going well. It is. Also, you guys, I sent Ben chapter 9 and chapter 10 because if you guys were in the last sprints, then you know that, I was planning to send them to him. So I got them. I got it to him on what was that one? Friday, I want to say. Thursday or Friday, one of those. I want to say it was Thursday because during the sprints, I really worked on cleaning them up or whatever. So I got them to him. Y'all, when I tell you he was big mad about chapter 10, they were good. So, like, we're all good. Don't have to rewrite anything, praise God. But he was like, when I tell you, he very sharply turned Team Carol. It's kind of hilarious to me, honestly. And I was like, well, apparently I did my job right because you have very visceral emotions. So apparently I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So it's kind of fun to be writing Carol's perspective right now, because Carol and Marnie are Carol and Marnie, they're great. They're cute. They're really cute. And I have fun writing them, but Anita is also like, I'm not here for that. So this scene has been fun, but I think I'm pretty much done with it, because I'm definitely trying to cut my chapters down just a wee bit, mostly because I was looking at the word counts or whatever, and I saw something on Pinterest or whatever, and it was like from multiple accounts. I was like, okay, is this a sign? What? Because basically the advice was like, I promise you, whatever story you have to tell can be told in 100,000 words or less, right? And I'm like, can it though? Can it? Because I'm projecting for this project to be like 110,000 words, right? Initially, I was thinking it's probably going to be around 120 because there are two perspectives, right? So I'm like, does it need to be shorter? Is that what I need to be aiming for? Bruh, I don't know. So we're going to see how this turns out, but it's fun. It's fun. Let's see here. La said I did more editing, got further through this chapter. Awesome. Trying to make sure the reasons behind it are clear. Love that. So this is your public service announcement that your characters need reasons for doing things. If you take nothing else from my channel or anything that I ever say about writing in the history of me ever talking about writing, please know that your characters need reasons for doing things. Reasons for doing things. Yes. Okay, great. So glad you're getting those together. Let's see here. Rachel said, got back in touch with my original artist friend that got me into professional writing, and he's giving me permission to use the artwork for the characters wherever I need. Just give him credit. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Love that. Let's see here. Not Ben talking about he was heated. He's still heated. He's still mad. Whenever I bring it up, he's still mad about it, and that cracks me up. Let's see here. La said Carol is the best and Marnie is bae forever. Yeah, she gets the screenshots, you guys, like the unfiltered screenshots. And when I tell you that La's comments be giving me life and cracking me up, if you saw me during that first sprint and you saw me laughing on screen while I was supposed to be sprinting, it's because La reacted to what I sent her, and it tickled me. It cracked me up. So, yeah. Let's see here. Just finished cooking and eating lunch. Awesome. I hope it's tasty. La said 100,000 words or less. I could never. I don't know how people do it. It's not me. It's not me, bruh. I'm not built for it. My writing is way too long. It's way too long because I'm like, this one chapter, according to Dabble, is already 22 pages. How am I supposed to cut it down? What is supposed to go? What? Am I supposed to cut the character development? Am I supposed to cut the relationship? Am I supposed to cut the witty dialogue? Am I supposed to cut the explanation of where they are and what's happening and the implications of it? Like, I don't know. What has to go? What has to go? I don't know. But yeah, are we having more sprints? Yes, we are. That was our second sprint. So we have at least one more coming up. The way I'm feeling right now, though, it's like 1 o'clock-ish right now. So next sprint will probably put us around 2-ish after we actually get started and get done with it. So we will see if we do more than that, but we will definitely have at least one more sprint. I feel like my word counts could be a little better. Right now, I average around 1,500 2K a chapter. And if that works, like, go for it. Because one of the books that I really absolutely love is Bones to the Wind or whatever. And her chapters are, like, really quick. So I think it just depends. I am one of those people where, like, I have longer chapters simply because the book itself is, like, only, like, 20 chapters altogether, right? Because I'm like, these things go together. So in places where I have like scene breaks, I'm like, in theory, I could put a chapter break, but I'm also like, there's a scene break here. So I feel like that's enough. And it doesn't need to be an entirely different chapter. Cause in my mind, I'm like, the chapters are where things happen, like in segments and chunks, right? I don't know. Maybe I watch a lot of anime, but I'm like, it's like one chapter is like one episode to me, right? In theory. Right. And especially with this book, I'm like, because it's a hard pattern of alternating perspectives, I'm like, I don't want to like break the chapters up to the point where it's just like, okay, well, nothing really happened in this chapter because it was set up for what needs to come later, but a scene break wasn't enough. You feel me? So I don't know if that makes any sense. I just know that I got longer chapters. We Are the Origins that way too. The first book has 21 chapters. The second book has 22 chapters, but both books are 110, like circa 110,000 words. So take that for what you will, but there are scene breaks and stuff because I'm like, as a reader, you kind of do need a visual place to stop and be like, okay, I'm going to come back to it, you know? So, let's see here. Can be told, but that doesn't mean it's the best for every story. Think of One Piece. Yeah, One Piece is long. One Piece is super long, so definitely not 100,000 words or less. What do you mean? I can't just have characters do stuff because I want them to? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Like, I mean, I can't tell you what to do. You grown. But I'm also like one of those people where, as a reader, I'm like, okay, but why would this character do this? And I feel like that's when you get into those conversations of whether or not a character is in character when they do something, you know? And I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. I am quick to drag a book if characters are just doing things for plot reasons. Because I'm like, this doesn't even make sense. Even by teenager immature logic, this doesn't make sense. So what? I'm confused. I am confused. What is happening here? And I'm not saying it has to be a good reason. I'm saying it needs to make sense for the character. The character themselves need to have a reason. Like, if we are going to go traipsing through the woods for whatever reason, why? Why are we doing this? Like, is this something that we've always done? Is there something in the woods that we need? Like, are we looking for something? Are we running for something? Like, why are we here? I don't want to just be like, oh, because there's a house that we just need to get to. Okay? Why does the character know this? Why does the character care? Help me understand. But yeah, glad to know, not Ben being like, glad to know you're on the right team. I really feel like Ben is going to be the leader of the rebellion for Carol and Marnie. Like, he's going to be like, nope, we stand on one side. There are two sides to the story. Which one do you stand on? And yes, there is a correct answer. I feel like that's going to be Ben. Also, gonna give us 2 more minutes, 10 minutes after the hour. We are getting into our next sprint. It'll be 45 minutes. It'll be our third sprint, so last guaranteed sprint, but I do think that we're probably gonna go a little longer today. Sweats with 150K word manuscript. Honestly, y'all, and this is the thing I love about being indie, because you can do what we want. We can do what we want. Although, I'm not even gonna lie, there are some genres where I'm like, if it's too long, I'm not gonna pick it up. Because like romance for me is one of those genres where I'm like, if you give me a 500-page romance, I'm not gonna read it. That's just me. Personal hang up, right? But to each their own. Some people eat that up. Some people do. Let's see here. I absolutely am. Carol and Marnie are forever, nothing less. Let's see here. Miss Stewart said, I wrote 2 chapters right now, but I underwrite severely, so I'll have to go back and add stuff in. What is that like? I would just like to know, because I have the opposite problem. Do I? I feel like there are certain moments in this project where I'm like, okay, I definitely need to just like cut this out. But generally speaking, I guess I am an underwriter, mostly because I usually leave out description until the editing. I'm just kind of like, yeah. I don't know. They're like outside. Whatever outside looks like in your mind, that's where they're at. So that's usually stuff I have to go back and add. Let's see here. I should probably rest. My productivity is now 5%. I'll catch you in the replay. Awesome. Sounds good. You have a good rest, and I will catch you in the next sprint. Have a good day. I think length doesn't matter as long as it's all good. If it is good, then I want more. If it's not good, then it doesn't matter. I'll just stop reading. Not Ben being judgmental. Let's see. I feel like I overdo it. I feel like if I don't say about 1,000 chapters can stretch to 3,000 words. I split chapters once they're 2,000. Got you. Yeah, my book is a rivals to lovers romance, so I need to cut this manuscript by half. Good luck. good luck. And I sincerely mean that, because cutting your manuscript is hard. Hard. If it's a page turner, a 500-page romance book is okay, but if it's a slow burn, no. See, you get it. You feel me? I just look. I'm a very specific demographic, so I would say don't listen to me. But I am definitely much that person where I'm like, yeah. So if it's slow burn, I kind of need it. I cannot do a 500-page slow burn for sure. But if it's like 500 pages where they get together and they got the ups and the downs and the whole relationship thing, then I'm like, I could be here for it. I could be here. But we'll see. I find that at this current era of my life, I am just more prone to, okay, these characters are in a relationship and we see them navigating their world as a couple rather than spending a bunch of time with them getting together. That's just kind of where I'm at personally in my life, even when it comes to anime. So that's me. Let's see here. Multitasking today and trying to get the words where I can. Awesome. Okay, y'all. We are getting into our next sprint. Otherwise, I will sit here and talk the entire time. Y'all know I cannot be trusted. So that being said, we are getting into our third sprint of the day, which is our last guaranteed one. So write like this is your last one and make sure you have no regrets when you walk away from this sprint. So y'all already know what this is. 45 minutes on the clock. Chill, hop in the background. When you hear me talking to you again, it'll be time to come back. Let us know what you did, how you did, all of that good stuff. I'm going to get up for a little bit to take my own advice, to stretch, breathe, drink some water. And yeah, I will talk to you guys in 45 minutes. So happy sprinting, everyone. right, you guys, that is it for that sprint. So come on back, let us know what you did, how you did, all of that good stuff. As for me, I hit my goal, so whoop whoop. I am up to 2,095 words. I finished chapter 11. I'm currently setting up chapter 13, so I have something to come back to because I alternate chapters or whatever, so that I have something to come back to. I think I'm going to go ahead and work on chapter 12 right now, but we will see. My brain does whatever it wants to do. So let me know how you guys did. I have to do some math to actually get my word count so that I can keep track of it. So give me 2 seconds because y'all know I cannot do 2 things at one time. So yeah. All right, 15, 20. All right, so 575 words that time. And like I said, finished the chapter and started on chapter 13. So pretty good. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the last chapter in this part because this book is actually broken up into different parts. So I'm pretty sure this is the last chapter in this part. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. Feeling pretty good. Ben, so when can I get that chapter? Honestly, depending on how much I get done today, you might get it today. You might get it today. We'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to keep this momentum going, keep this train rolling. So we'll see. We'll see. But also keep in mind that once you get this chapter, it's going to be a while before you get another Carol and Marnie chapter. So do you want to rush it? Do you want to rush it? But yeah. Let's see here. Shannon got 712 words. Whoop, whoop. Sounds good. Love the progress. Joanne finished chapter 28 for Project Sugar and Spice. Whoop, whoop. Love that for you. Let's see here. La said, I keep getting in my head about this chapter, trying to make sure it will make sense to the reader because I can't get rid of it. It's important. Gotcha. Well, author counsel is available, but what's making you hesitant about it? Like what about it is making you think it's not working? Maybe we need to get to the root of said problem. But if you hit me up, I will offer you my brain, see what I can do to help. But yeah. Let's see here. Arthur K. McCoy said, dang, I'm right in the middle of tightening up my last therapy scene for my story. I guess it's in a good enough spot for now, but I really want to finish it. I feel that. Let's see here. It's been great sprinting with y'all. See you again later this week. Sounds good. Have an amazing day. I will be back tomorrow for the Melanin chat, but writing sprints on Wednesday, 11 o'clock. So get into it. Let's see here. That's what I like to hear. I still need something to help me calm down from the last chapter. I can't believe that chapter has you this mad. That's crazy. Wondering whether I should have Lydia mad or disappointed or hurt when Xavier confesses he's the one who's been sabotaging business for her. Oh, honestly, I think it should be a mix of those emotions. I don't think it should be one or the other. Emotions like that are complicated, especially if it's someone you like. But I would lean toward the anger. Like I feel like the disappointment and the hurt would be there, but it would be like quieter in the moment that she found out. I feel like in that moment, anger would be like, bruh, like square up. We're about to fight right now. Right now. At least that's me. That's how my emotions would react at the very least. And then once I calmed down, those other 2 emotions would like really hit and be like, why? And then I would be hurt. That's when the tears would come. But in the moment, I would be like, let's fight. Let's go ahead and fight right now. Let's see here. It's not that it's not working. I'm just overthinking. Got you. Okay. Well, that being said, thank you. Make sure it is, but more anger at the forefront for sure. Because I don't know, people are complex, you know. It is not always clear cut one emotion over the other. But yeah, let me know how you guys are feeling. That was our third sprint, so it could be our last one. I'm kind of leaning towards ending the sprints here, mostly so that I don't burn myself out, because like I said, I have a lot more streams to do this week. I am definitely going to be doing the Melanin chat tomorrow, 10 a.m. Audra will be with me, and I'm super excited because the bookish community has been acting wild. It's been interesting. So that is going to be tomorrow, 10 a.m. I am going to go ahead and set it up. So if you guys want to click the little notification bell, you can go ahead and do that. Let's see here. What is Melanin chat, which is sorry, I know I can't do two things at one time, but I'm trying to set it up so that you guys can click the notification bell. All right, there we go. And this will be episode 5. And I have no idea what the book is going to be for tomorrow, so let me not even lie about that. But yeah, okay. No, it's not made for children. And this will be tomorrow at 10 a.m. Done. All right, so got that set up. It is now on the channel. If you guys want to click the notification bell for it, here is the link, and should you want it. So, she's had her suspicions for a while though. Got you. I'm feeling great. Whoop whoop. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. I want to go get some lunch, work on some client work, and then get ready for Deja sprints this afternoon, or this evening rather. So if you're in Eastern time, Deja starts at 6 o'clock. So feel free to get into that. And we will also be sprinting on Wednesday. So I will be back Wednesday at 11 o'clock, and there's a whole schedule down in the description box below, as well as the playlist to all the other sprints in case you want to work when none of us are actually live. So that is it. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being a part of my stream and the community. I hope you guys are enjoying March Madness. This is the second week of it. So we are going to be productive. We're going to be productive. We're going to meet our writing goals, and it's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. So if you haven't already, please go ahead and tap the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, tap the notification bell so you don't miss when I go live. If you are watching this in the future, feel free to leave an orange heart or something down in the comments below, or tell us what you're working on. All those good things. And yeah, that's it. So until next time, you guys, I hope your days are lovely and your books are interesting. Bye, you guys.